दोस्तों इस क्लास में आपको डिक्टेशन दूंगा मैं 100 WPM पर एसएससी और DSSSB के लिए जो स्पेशल मैटर मैंने तैयार किए हैं उसकी आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं 100 WPM पर। बी रेडी फॉर इट। Honorable Chairperson, Sir, thank you. I have given notice of my objection for allowing this motion of Rule 205 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business. I fully support the observations made by Shri Manish Tiwari ji. I would like to reiterate Rule 205, which says that there shall be no discussion of the budget on the day on which it is presented to the House. Today, the Honorable Finance Minister has presented the budget of Jammu and Kashmir for the year 2022-23. We fully agree with it, but there cannot be a discussion on the same subject matter today. That is my first observation. It is because the Constitution of India provides for the scrupulous scrutiny of each and every penny which is being spent out of the Consolidated Fund of India. It has to be approved by the Parliament. Each and every penny spent out of the Consolidated Fund of India has to be approved by this Parliament. This is the right of the Parliament and the right of the members of this House. We do not have a budget. Just now, the budget has been presented. We do not have the copy of the budget. Now, we have to go to the publication counter and get the copy of the budget and see whether the interests of the people of Jammu and Kashmir are being protected or not. So, by no means can this motion be allowed to go through. That is my first point. Secondly, I have an objection arising out of Rule 215 and 216, and for this I am seeking a ruling from the chair. I would like to refer to Rule 215 and Rule 216 of the Rules of Procedure. Sir, Rule 216 is very clear that the original demands for grants shall never be discussed with the supplementary demands for grants. Yes, I do accept if the Speaker has suspended the rule. The Speaker has ample right to suspend the rule, to which I agree, but there is a specific provision in the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business by virtue of Rule 216. The original demands for grants shall never be discussed with the supplementary for grants. Kindly see the item which says that the original demands for grants for the budget is there, and along with that supplementary demands for grants is also there. Supplementary demands for grants and original demands for grants are never discussed together. That is stated in Rule 216. Rule 205 is a mandatory provision by virtue of the Constitution of India. It is having a constitutional backing also because budget is the annual revenue and expenditure statement, and a scrupulous scrutiny of budget provisions is required, for which time is required. Hence, my submission is in no way can this motion be carried? I strongly oppose this motion. Mr. Chairman, sir, I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Labour Minister regarding the ESI ceiling limit. Sir, Employees State Insurance Scheme is one of the major social security schemes which is benefiting lakhs of workers in our country, both in the organized sector as well as in the unorganized sector. But it is quite unfortunate to note that the wage ceiling limit for entitlement of ESI benefit scheme is Rs 21,000 per month. This ceiling limit of Rs 21,000 was fixed in the month of January 2017. Subsequent to that, many wage revisions have taken place, many long-term agreements have come into force, and the cost of living index has also increased very much. Since salary has been enhanced, lakhs of workers are now out of the purview of the Employees State Insurance Scheme. There is a proposal which is pending before the Labour Ministry, and that proposal is that the wage ceiling limit may be enhanced to Rs 50,000 or whatever it may be. So, I urge upon the Honorable Minister to kindly respond whether the government is thinking to enhance the wage ceiling limit for ESI entitlement. If so, I request him to please respond to this serious matter. So, I urge upon the government to enhance the wage ceiling limit from Rs 21,000 to Rs 50,000 per month so that lakhs of workers in the organized and unorganized sectors will be benefited by means of the Employees State Insurance Scheme. The Employees State Insurance Scheme is one of the best schemes available in our country through which workers are getting super specialty treatment like liver transplantation and all other special treatments. So, kindly enhance the wage ceiling limit to Rs 50,000 per month. I request him to please respond to this matter because this is a very important issue as far as workers are concerned. Sir, my point of order is under Rule 216 and also under Article 113 of the Constitution of India. Sir, just now we have received this much of documents from the publication counter. For the time being, it may be applicable only to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Today morning, I have read it and it is already on record. The sum and substance of Rule 216 is that the original grants shall never be discussed along with the supplementary demands for grants. If you want to discuss, then the Honorable Speaker has to suspend it under Rule 388. How can we have the discussion on the original grants as well as the supplementary demands for grants without suspending Rule 216? Now, two supplementary demands for grants in respect of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir have already been placed before the House, and that statement is before the House. Sir, kindly go through Article 113 of the Constitution also. Article 113 states that so much of the estimates as relates to expenditure charged upon the Consolidated Fund of India shall not be submitted to the vote of Parliament but nothing in this clause shall be construed as preventing the discussion in either house of the parliament of any of those estimates. Stop. दोस्तों इसी के साथ ही डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है। पूरी उम्मीद है आप लोगों ने इसे अच्छे से लिखा होगा। कंटिन्यू मेहनत करते रहिए, जितने ज़्यादा मेहनत करेंगे इंप्रूवमेंट उतना ज़्यादा होगा और सिलेक्शन के चांसेस आपके बिल्कुल बढ़ जाएंगे। तो आपसे मुलाकात करूंगा अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।